Testing, testing. One, two, three. I am currently on a new streaming service right now. Um, it's called Talk Studio. It's by Streamlabs. So bear with me. I'm still kind of learning and figuring things out here. So it's pretty easy though and straightforward, which is what I like about it. So hopefully things go smoothly with this show. But welcome everyone. This is On the Real. I haven't done one in forever just because I've been so busy. But I wanted to kind of go through all the movies with you guys, see what's playing now, and see what we got in store for upcoming weeks, like we usually do. And hopefully you guys can let me know what you guys watched in theaters, what you liked, what you disliked. There's been a lot since we last talked, guys. So yeah, there should be a lot to go over. Let's see if I can toggle through here. Okay, chat. I got the chat up. Yes, success. And we got Evil in the chat. What's up, Evil's Comics? It's been a minute. But yeah, let me crack open my drink real quick. I got a little Dr. Pepper. I'm typically not a strawberries and cream type of person or a cream soda type of person in general, but I tried this the other day and it's actually really freaking good. So if it's in stores near you, I would check it out, try it. Who else do we got here? Oh no, it's Evil saying seen FF, Superman, Weapons, and Jurassic Park. Yeah, I think the only one from that list that I haven't seen is Jurassic Park. How'd you like that one? I'm kind of, I don't know, falling off the Jurassic Park thing. I just don't really, I didn't really like the previous ones with, oh, was it Jurassic World, that whole trilogy, that one. I don't know. It just wasn't really for me, but this new one with Scarlett Johansson looked a little more promising. So yeah, let me know how you liked it. We got Comic Raider. What's going on? That Dr. Pepper, isn't it? Oh my god, I was shocked too because it's zero sugar, which I'm like heavy on the zero sugar anything recently, just because okay, it's not great for you still, but at least it's better than like chugging a bunch of sugar, you know. So I've been trying different flavors of like all these different zeros, and this one's good, you guys. I would definitely try it. The other one I tried though was not great. It was the I typically like the normal Mountain Dew from Taco Bell, what is it called? Baja Blast. But the zero one wasn't great. I didn't like it. I thought I did at first, and then it was one of those where you just like the more you have it, the more it's like, ew, what am I drinking? Yeah, that's what it felt like. The comic book estates here. How's it going? Watch the Fantastic Four with the family. Nice. I watched that one too. It was actually really freaking good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But we'll get into it. We'll get into it here in a little bit. Jurassic Park was good, but not great. Okay. I mean, that sounds like it's good enough. And I'm sure it looked great, like on the big screen, you know, you can never really go wrong in that regard, right? Like going to the theater for like those Jurassic Park movies and like Godzilla, that's how I feel about it. Like it's never, you know, doesn't hurt seeing it on the big screen ever. Giant shirt is fire. Gonna go to the game at some point. Dude, I haven't gone at all. I haven't gone at all, and I work for the Giants. Soon though, my sister's gonna come visit later in the month, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna go versus Orioles, which should be cool. Although it's like the same colors, so it's gonna be a lot of orange in the stadium or in the ballpark. But this one though, funny thing is, it's one of those on the that like from a street vendor I got for $10. It's pretty cool though, huh? I like it. I think FF was the best for me and the best of the MCU. Straight 9.5. That's high. That's a high score. I love it. I love that. I love that you love it. Okay. So let me share my screen and then we'll get into it. Let's get into it. Oops, cancel. Sorry if you hear my dog. I'm not that sorry, but you know, she's gonna be in the background. I got a new dog recently. I don't know if you guys tuned into my last live, but she's a darling. I wouldn't say angel, but she's somewhere around there. Yeah, she can get hyper sometimes. So yeah, if you hear noise, she's playing with her toys. Okay. Let me do this. There she is, and then okay, how do I put myself on here as well? Let's see here. Ah, let's see. What about this? Nope. Not seeing me. Nope, that's just me. Sorry, guys. I'm figuring this out, okay? It's not toggling for some reason. Oh, well. Can you guys hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. I don't need to be on screen, so that's fine. We could just kind of scroll through it. But it'd be cool if I was on screen too, you know? Just let me know if you can hear me at least. What up, Tugun? Hey, yo. And then, okay, perfect. All right, you guys hear me. So let's scroll. Oh no. See, I already forgot where things are here. Movies, here we go. Okay. That's how long it's been. Okay, now playing Freakier Friday. Dude, like I care out of nostalgia's sake, but I don't really care to watch this in theaters. I was like I remember watching the first one and liking it, but it wasn't one that I was like super hype on even back then, you know? So I like Jamie Lee Curtis good enough and Lindsay. It's interesting to see her back. I think she's been back for a little bit now, so I don't know. Are you guys interested in that? I'm probably not. I'm probably not going to check it out in theaters. I'm not going to lie. But hey, it looks fun though. Like if you're just down to watch a comedy, like there's not a ton of comedy lately, so all right, this is really bothering me. I got to figure it out, you guys. Let's see. How to stream. Eventually. Okay, let's see. No. On stream. Oh, boom. There you go. You know why it was bothering me? Because I found this like background and I like want to take advantage of it. Anyway, okay. Now that I got it. Weapons, you guys. Who's seen Weapons? Dude, that was amazing. I loved Weapons. It's the movie of the year for me. Like it's exactly what I always preach about on this channel. It's original, it's different. You know, when I say original, yeah, like you could tell he takes from other like makers and other movies and stuff, but he makes it his own, and that's what I like about this director. I forget his name, but let me pull it up. He's the one that directed Barbarian, which I also freaking loved. That one was like a little dark horse, but let me pull it up. Weapons. I think it's like yeah, Zach Kreger is his name. Yeah, definitely one to look out for. Highly recommend it if you guys get a chance to check it out. Please do it. Support these types of smaller flicks, you know, like it's not too often that we get little gems like this randomly. And then Tugan says no interest. No interested in not interested in Freaky Friday. Yay, I did it, guys. I did it. I hope y'all are proud. I got to figure this Talk Studio out. I really like Talk Studio so far though, honestly. Comic Raider says I really enjoyed Weapons, not what I expected and still loved it. And that's what I like though. It's like it throws you for a loop. You don't know what to expect. It's not formulaic. I mean, it can be like in some aspects, you know, a lot of times when it comes to like witch movies or like cult movies, that type of thing, it could be very predictable. It could get like that very quickly. And so that's what I appreciated about this movie. It's like you go, it's like a bunch of zips and like you just don't even know where the next turn will be. It's just so crazy. And I think we need more of that, you know? Like that's I mean, the and everything about it too is quality, I would say. Like the acting, a lot of the like camera shots were very original too, like unique. Like you don't see it often. Um and then there was that like shining like little part in the end. I think I will. I'm like debating in my head whether to do spoilers or not. I think I will because should I? I don't know. Let me know in the chat. I also don't want to give a lot away if you haven't seen it because it is still early. This is only the first weekend that it's been out. So uh I want to talk about it though. I really do. Let me know. Uh but yeah, a lot of the camera work was awesome. King of the Golden State says, "What's up, King? If Jamie Lee Curtis looked like the Crypt Keeper in Freaky Friday, what is she in Freaky Friday?" You know what's funny? That's the one line that I always take from that movie. Like, oh, what does she say? I'm the Crypt Keeper or whatever, dude. Ever since I heard that, anytime I see something looking remotely old, I'm like, "The Crypt Keeper." Oh, it's so funny. I love teasing. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you wanna call her now. Maybe just, death itself. That's mean. That's mean of me, come on. Oh, I gave Weapon, 6.5 for me, and the 45-minute buildup was super slow. Dude, I think it comes down to taste because, like, I love me a good slow burn. I love development of characters. That's something this and Sinners did that very well. I think it just adds more to I don't know, just the full experience. Like, you get to actually care about them and their motives and stuff, you know? And, but yeah, it's not for everybody, you know? I think the movie itself is not for everybody, but just because it's so out there, kinda like Barbarian was, so, yeah, it's kinda hit or miss, I think, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. By the way, just saw Naked Gun last night. Dude, I wanna watch that! I wanna watch that. I think it's so cute that they're actually together in real life, like, that is hilarious. I mean, if it's not I don't think they would fake that because like, people are saying, like, "Oh, it's just a publicity stunt or whatever," with Pamela Anderson and, oh my god, what's his name? Liam Neeson. Um, yeah, I think it's legit. But yeah, I definitely wanna check that out. Evil says, "After the 40-minute mark, it was straight 10 minutes, but the beginning it was a straight 10." Oh, gotcha. But the beginning. Um, Interesting. That's interesting. Next time I watch it, I'll consider what you're saying a little more and see what I think. I wouldn't do spoilers. I wanna talk about it though. I wanna talk about it so bad. Maybe I'll do a, like, separate but see, that's the problem. I never have time to do, like, a separate spoiler-heavy video, you know? That's what I run into. So, I don't know. I'll try my best not to say too much. Oh, Ripley. You guys hear her? She's right here. Anyway, King says, "As much as I like dramas, horror, and action movies, we need more comedies these days. Some of us need to remember to laugh." Absolutely. Hey, go, go over there. Go there, Mama. Good girl. Um, no, yeah. And you know what's funny? There's something about horror and comedy that's very similar in a lot of ways. Like, I guess the way in which it makes people emote, like, and it's like with horror, it's a lot of that, like, oh, gives you that adrenaline rush and then the relief. And I think it's similar with comedy, it makes you feel good. It's just that laughter, that like dopamine rush. It's fun. Like, yeah. Let's see. And it's interesting also that a lot of like comedy actors are also in horror a lot of time too. You find that a lot because it's a similar skill. Um, it's like recently I saw it's called The House, or was it The Home? It was The House or The Home. Let me look it up. I think The Home actually, like an elderly home, with Pete Davidson. The Home, I think. Yeah, it's The Home, not The House. Really good. I actually highly recommend that one too, if it's still in theaters. Um, Comic Raider says, I just watched Barbarian for the first time last night. There are a handful of shots or moments that are both in what that are in both. I notice. Ah, gotcha. For example, he loves in the car shots and the same angles. Yeah, yeah, it's very interesting. Because I was able to watch Weapons twice, and what he does with the there's a specific door. See, I'm trying not to give spoilers. There's a specific door shot that was like, wow, they attached the camera to the door, and it created a heightened sense of suspense. So that was freaking awesome. Similar to, I guess, what you would see in you remember Paranormal Activity 3 with the oscillating fan, like that. That was awesome too. It's a similar tactic there. King says, "Hold off on spoiling weapons till next show. Haven't seen it." Okay. Okay, I'm really going to try, you guys. I'm like, if I'm starting to kind of like I want to talk about it, but there are things in it that yeah. So if you see me struggling, like that's why I'm like trying not to spoil shit. I already spoiled a little tiny bit. I don't know if you guys caught it, but don't rewind. Haven't seen Weapons yet, but going to do it, do it. Once it got to Josh Brolin's story, it got way better. Dude, the whole thing was good though. All right, let's keep going here for a second. So, Fantastic Four, you guys. I'll continue with the chat in a bit. Fantastic Four. I loved it. I was very shocked because I have not been enthused by the previews or just superhero movies in general as of late. Just it's not. I'm not trying to bash or like hate on them. You guys know like that. That was a big passion of mine before, and it's been kind of a bummer to see where all of that has gone through. Like, I think it was the incorporation of the Marvel shows that really kind of made it more of a almost a chore for me to watch. So I just didn't like how you had to watch that stuff to kind of not. I mean, you didn't have to fully watch the whole thing to like understand the movies, but there were details that a completionist like myself gets annoyed with not knowing. It's like I want to know who this person is. I don't want to just be like, whatever, let's keep watching. Like it bugs me to not know. So then I have to go back and watch all the shows, which is what I'm doing right now, and it's very daunting, you guys. All right, it's off my chest. But yeah, it's a lot. So I haven't been enthused. DC, I've always been hopeful that they'd make a comeback. Um, yeah, like I did enjoy Blue Beetle. I think that was the last one that I think I had a good time with in theaters. But I don't know. I haven't been keeping up. I didn't watch Penguin. I need to watch that still. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So when I went to watch Fantastic Four, I was so shocked, and I think a part of it was because of the fact that there's no like prerequisites for it. You don't have to watch anything really before to know what's going on. They do a really good job of kind of introducing you to the world that they're in at the time, and It's also not a complete, like, origin story, but it's like if you grabbed a Silver Age issue and just popped it open, which is what I always did when I was younger, not Silver Age, but 90s comics. I would just grab one randomly and start reading it, you know? And I could understand because they would always do a little bit of a minor recap, like a little recap in the beginning of the book. So yeah, I like that. That's what this felt like to me, and it was enjoyable. It was heartfelt. It was fun. It was the. I mean, the CGI looked amazing. I didn't have any problems with that. Sometimes the CGI will take me out. You guys hear me say that a lot. Like it gets annoying. Like it just looks so fake. But this, it just had that. It gave me like Endgame vibes at the same time, where um like Galactus looked menacing, and even though he was CGI, like it still felt like this huge, no pun intended, like I mean, he is huge, this big presence that's like intimidating, you know? So that was awesome. I thought and then Julia Garner again in this one. Dude, she's killing it. She's killing it this month. Like, come on. That's awesome. I've loved her since Ozark. That was such a good show. But yeah, yeah, great movie. Great movie. Let's see what y'all are saying. Real quick. Real quick. Tugan says, I'll cover my ears. Then you can spoil away. No, it's all good. We won't. I promise. I promise. Weapons is amazing, right? I'll see it again later in theaters. Yeah. Yeah. It's see it in theaters while you can, when you can. I might go again. Shoot. I had such a good time. And you know, it's like 2 hours and it doesn't feel that way. Like I didn't want it to end. Even the second time I watched it, I didn't want it to end. I just, ugh, so enjoyable. You watched Weapons twice and you didn't invite me? One of these days, King. One of these days we'll have to, for sure. You're like right around the corner. Um, yeah, we'll have to check one out. It's so easy to spoil because the trailers did a great job concealing. Okay, that was something I noticed too. Thank you for saying that because yeah, that's true also with the spoiling. But back to the trailers did a great job. I noticed that immediately. Like as soon as you get into the story, the type of storytelling, it's like, whoa, I did not expect that. I did not see this coming. And I feel like I just wish trailers would do that more, where there's it's just kind of it's more of a montage. It should be more of a teaser montage, taking just imagery and that's it. Like don't give away a ton of dialogue, and you know, because sometimes the dialogue alone will like give a lot away, and they just need to be more discreet about it. I'm kidding, of course. No, but we really do. I'm gonna go to GalaxyCon soon. I don't know if you go to that one, but let me know. Carlito, yay, Carlito. So sorry it was like super last minute, but I found out I didn't have to work today, so I was happy. I was happy. I actually had to work yesterday instead of today, so woot woot. Did you like Superman? Oh, so yeah, I guess we can just move on here, right? Naked Gun, I already told you guys. I haven't seen it, but I really do want to watch that. Looks hilarious, guys. If you haven't seen the trailer, check it out. That's another one where I feel like they did a pretty good job with the trailer. Superman, as Kal-El was saying. So Superman, I enjoyed. I enjoyed enough, but I didn't love it like a lot of people did. And I don't think that is like I'm not trying to, how should I say it? Mm, let me rephrase. I think it's a movie that isn't particularly more enjoyable for people maybe that haven't um, been watching a lot of the older, like first, second, third phase of Marvel slash. earlier iterations of DC or Superman or Batman or whatnot, the last, 10, 15 years. Um, if like they're like people that are just jumping on this now, like it's an amazing film, I think, to them. And I feel that way because I've talked to some people that haven't watched any of that stuff, and they're like this movie was like their first Superman movie. And that's why I refrain from being like, it could have been better. It was all right. Because even though I kind of think it did feel a little generic to me, but that's only because I've seen so many of these movies at this point, right? So you gotta kind of take that into consideration. I think they were playing it very safe with this movie in a lot of ways. Um, I think he did a great job though. Corn Sweat did an amazing job, especially following up somebody like Cavill. Like my goodness, but I like the lighter tones. I liked the movie. I liked it. I just didn't love it, and that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. I've always been a little more of a like Batman girl, if we're talking DC. But yeah, I think it gets a little chaotic, but like a lot of these superhero movies do get a little congested towards like the third act and stuff, when shit's going down. But it is what it is, you know? I think it's a good time at the theater. I think it's a good popcorn flick. I think a lot of kids had a lot of fun with it. A lot of families went, you know? So yeah, I think it's overall like a good thing for superhero movies. And it makes me hopeful for DC, and it's just it's interesting to think about like where things are going to head, in this like lighter toned universe, questioning like where Batman will come into play. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm not worried about it. Like a lot of people are really. It seems like it's causing a little bit of not drama, but people are very concerned about Batman. And I don't care. My Batman is I actually am waiting for Batman 2. Like I want to see how that develops. The one with Robert Pattinson, because I really did enjoy that one. And who knows with the whole Matt Reeves situation. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, overall, like it's just been really good, a really good superhero movie month, I think. So that's amazing, you know? And then we were talking about Jurassic World a little earlier with Evil. Evil said it was okay. I don't think I'll be checking this out in theaters. I was going to, I had planned to, but things got a little crazier. And then also I was prioritizing some other movies. So yeah, this one I'll have to check out later. F1 I did not see. I really do want to check that out though. Usually a lot of these racing movies are good. So I don't know why or how that ends up being. But because I have like no interest in actual like racing, like the sport, So maybe I should give it a chance and get more into that, but who knows? Oh, I know what you did last summer. Where do I begin? This movie. This movie's a good time. It's very much for me. This type of, 90s horror fanatic. It's cheesy, it's lovable. I mean, the actual killer himself, I forgot if does he have a name, come to think of it? I don't know if he I forget the name, but um the only one I could think of is Ben's son from the second movie. Ben's son. Anyway, he was very daunting too in this movie. He was done very well, I thought. Like this intimidating person, whoever it was. And again, actually, I don't think this is in theaters anymore. So should I spoil? I don't know, always feeling reluctant. I don't want people to be mad at me. But there's a big like spoiler plot twist, whatever, in this movie. So I don't know if I want to reveal it, but I it's weird. It's really freaking cheesy, I thought. Like, I was like, really? That doesn't really make sense. I don't believe that this person would I didn't believe that he would oops, I already kind of gave a little bit away. Uh, it wasn't believable, but it was so cheesy that I just had a good time with it. How about that? How about that? It's so hard not to spoil shit. Okay, where was I in the chat? Oh my god, yeah, she was so great. She's so great. And then she was in Wolfman too, which I personally liked. I know a lot of people didn't, but I actually love that movie. Superman was better than FF. That's all. Really? I didn't think so, but I respect it. I respect it. Gun Superman felt like a benchmark going forward in the new DC universe. Yeah, yeah, it did. It did. I just wish I was into it a little more. You know what I mean? Like a little more hyped for it, but it just wasn't really for me, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Let me take a sip. Listen, I didn't like Lois. Can I be real? I did not like Lois. She was a bitch. When they got into that fight, you guys, she was so mean. All right, that's all I'm going to say. F1 is a theater movie. Okay. Is it still, well, it says it's still showing, but I don't know if it's in the theater near me per se. Maybe I'll have to go seek it out. Don't cheat yourself waiting for it. Okay. Thank you. That's I love to hear it. I love to hear it. I'll definitely try to find it around me if they're still out here. I need to see Bloodlines. Ooh, that one was fun. That one I was pleasantly surprised with too. That one was really good. I was shocked because I mean, what is it? Is it number 6 or 7? I forget. In the series, and a lot of times, there's not a lot of hope for those later installments, but that one was cool. I dig it. Oh no, you know what? It's number 6 because I think I read something floating around Instagram that they're gonna come out with the 7th one soon. So I'm hyped. That'll be fun. I should probably go see F1. Yeah, let's do that. Superman has higher rewatchability. Um, I can see that. Because there's more going on for you. No, but I can definitely see how that's true. Um, is Lois is a weak point still for me. Thank you. At least you admit that. Like, what was going on with her? Like, I don't know. I was gonna say something really mean again, but I'm not going to. Ending of I Know What You Did Last Summer ruined it for me. Big reveal scene felt like it was filmed completely separately from the rest. I can see that. I definitely see what you're saying. The acting was horrible and the set was weird. Just everything felt off. So I it was also telegraphed. Like I really ever since that, oh god, I don't want to reveal it. Damn it. Can I please? This is so hard. When the killer was, let's just say, when the killer was first mm, introduced, I had a hunch then because of something that was said. And I was like, oh, why would they bother even putting that in the script at this moment, and it cued me for the rest. And then I can't say anything else. Damn it. uh, More referring to the final scene before the final. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, that whole part was like, okay. No, you know what? It for me, the cheesy part started when they find somebody in the car. I think you know what I mean. I'm like, okay, what? But listen, it's still right up my alley for cheesy slashers. So I still had a lot of fun with it. And I'm gonna go watch if there's another one. I'm totally gonna go watch. It's just that's just the way it is. But yeah. Anyways, let's move on here. So Smurfs. Nope, I don't really do too many animated movies. I think the only company I really like to follow is Leica, but I don't know. It's not really because I don't like them. It's more so just because, I'm prioritizing other movies and I have limited time. So it just doesn't go to animation. This is How to Train Your Dragon, right? This looks pretty good. Again, don't know if I'll watch it. If I end up going to watch these types of movies, it'll probably be because one of my friends has a kid and we'll just like all go together. Sketch? What's Sketch? It looks interesting. Looks like another animated. Elio. I heard that was good, right? Megan 2. Who watched Megan 2? Was it good? I did not go. I did not go. Hey Jojo, you watched the best film of 2025 yet? War of the Worlds starring Ice Cube. I heard about this. I heard about this. I didn't even know there was going to be a new War of the Worlds, did I? I don't know if I knew that. We might have gone over it on the reel. I don't remember though. But I feel like I have to watch it just because I like cheesy movies like that. It'd be hilarious. Come on. Like, how could it not be? That'd be a comedy of the year. Anyway, so let me know if you watched Megan. I thought the first one was okay. I was willing to watch the second one if like, one of those like, oh, I want to go to the movies, but I don't know what to watch. I think I would have gone to check that out if nothing else was like piquing my interest, but I just didn't have time. 28 years later, dude, another good one. I had a great time with this one. The first two films, so I'll admit that the first one I thought was okay. I never like loved it. I didn't hate it. Like I remember watching it. I rented it from Hollywood Video back in high school. And I remember thinking like, "Oh, okay. Like cool, next." It wasn't like anything crazy. And then the second one, I don't even think I watched the second one until more recently. Um, but I actually did like the second one. I rewatched both of them before I went to watch 28 Years Later. And I actually ended up really liking part two. Part one was exactly what I remembered. Um, Except this time, after having watched Walking Dead, the whole series, I felt like, wow, Walking Dead pulled a lot from 28 Days Later. And I assume that the comics took from the movie. If my dates are correct, I'm not sure. That'd be interesting to do a little research on that and see which came first, the movie or the comics. But yeah, it felt like I was watching episodes of Walking Dead, which I love that show, you guys. So I had a good time. I had a really good time. A lot of people didn't like the ending. I feel like I I feel like it did kind of throw me for a loop at first, but it's kind of like what I'm saying. It felt like Walking Dead, where they just do that sometimes to throw you off. Um, and since, uh, can I spoil that one? uh, mm, okay, I won't. I won't, but I want to. Guys, what shall I say? I mean, tonally different at the end. Felt shoehorned, but I feel like if you look at the grand scheme of things after the sequel comes out or whatever, it'll make a lot more sense, obviously. But um, yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Okay, this is hard, guys. Together. So together, I was excited for, and then I found out that like they're being sued because the story um is not, well, it's a original, but apparently there's another movie, another little indie movie that's out that I don't know what it's called. I haven't done a ton of research on this, but I have seen this floating around a couple different articles, and apparently like the writers from that movie um are suing these guys because the writers met up with the two, Franco and the chick, in the movie, the main actress, I don't know her name. They apparently all met up, and the writers pitched their idea to the people, the creators of this Together movie. So, and then later they came out with Together. So I don't know. Now there's an indie movie that's a lot like Together. And now I just don't know how I feel about that, because it's like I don't want to support Together if they copy pasted the script, you know? Like that's I hate that about the creative space a lot of time. That happens a lot. So yeah, I kind of want to go and watch that indie flick and see how alike these two stories are, and see what I think about it and do a little more research before I go and support this in the theaters. But it's a bummer because I was excited when I saw the preview. So I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Definitely get the through War of the Worlds so bad. Oh, you said I defy you. Sorry, this I'm looking at this chat the way it's set up. It's weird because it like brings a highlighted one down here, and then it looks like there's two of the same comment, and it's really bugging me out. I wish you guys could see it, but you can't. All right, all right. Moving on. House of Eden. I saw House of Eden, you guys. That movie was crazy. It feels very low budget. It's like these YouTubers, I don't remember their names, but these two girl YouTubers, I think they're like real, like what's it called? Ghost hunters, kind of like Salmon. What's that kid's name? Salmon. I forget the other one's name, but they're these little um YouTubers. I don't know what else to say. They hunt ghosts, and it's just I didn't like it very much. I didn't like it very much. Not gonna say too much else, but it's a found footage film. It didn't go. The scares weren't great. Didn't really go anywhere. It literally like they're in that house the whole time, and yeah, not so great, but it's okay. Moving on. Oh, hi. I don't know what that is. Let me know if you guys have heard of that. Oh, hi. It looks like a comedy. The Home, I told you guys about The Home. Really good. Really enjoyed that. Kind of a twist ending there. Thought it was well executed. Like I was not expecting it, and I feel like that says a lot considering I watch a lot of these random horrors. That sounded bad. Like horrors. I need to enunciate that. But no, it was good. Like it was again with the spoilers. It's just it goes in a different direction, and it had me the whole time. I was just fully enthralled. Definitely wanted to know more. Didn't guess. I mean, you kind of guess to a degree, but it turns out like you think you know, but you have no idea. It's that kind of thing. Eddington. What's this about? It looks like a Western from the poster. Let me see if I could play it. Let me try playing trailers on here.
Lab in Wuhan, China. If you look at that lab in Wuhan when that was established, it was 1956. Of course, that was the year Tom Hanks was born, the first celebrity with the virus, Mr. Sleepless in Seattle.
If you value your life, you should think twice. Because the people of Eddington like guns.
Your pain is not a coincidence. You are not a coincidence. We are not a coincidence.
And I am speaking now to deny my husband's announcement yesterday, which was false.
Eddington, New Mexico, despite its meager population, is quickly being co-opted in online circles.
I'm ready to continue leading our town and fighting the pandemic and the racial and economic.
What the hell? Wow, do I need to watch this? That looks intriguing. I have no idea what that's about. But it's like inspired by internet propaganda / chaos. That look cool. Interesting. I'll definitely check that out. Let me know if you guys have watched that. Sorry, Baby. Not sure what that is. Should we watch a preview? I heard Materialists is good. I don't know what that is either. Let's see. What's Sorry, Baby? Another A24, huh?
I made it! Do you miss me, even though you're married?
So grown up.
It's so grown up.
School was like,
Oh, grad school was. Oh, I like it here, though.
are you sure?
What are you up to this fine evening?
I was wondering, do you have, like, stuff that makes a fire?
Why do you need it?
My friends and I were gonna make, like, hot dogs.
Hot dog sounds good.
I'm sorry, we only bought 2 hot dogs.
That's a lot, right? Still being here.
Oh, it's a lot to be wherever. Something pretty bad happened to me.
Did it just happen?
No. It was a little over 3 years ago.
Well, that's not that much time.
I know this is hard to talk about.
It doesn't feel that you know that.
We know what you're going through. We are women.
What?
I know you're scared, but you're okay.
There's some ways people treat you like you're a person who lives and breathes and thinks for themselves. And then some ways people treat you are not that way. I can feel in my body that it was really bad. But there's a reason, even if I can't see it, that I'm alive. I got a cat.
Whatever you need.
That looks cute. I I would check that out. I'm not sure about in theaters, but yeah, it looks pretty good. And then finally, Materialists. Let's see what this is about.
Whipliner, $25.
Are you single?
Elite Matchmaking Services, $50,000.
I just need 5 minutes alone with her.
Client wedding at the Plaza, $600,000. Bouquet of peonies, $400. Tasting menu for two, $700.
I like the way you pick up the bill.
I do it really well, don't I?
You do.
Penthouse apartment, $12 million.
You want a drink?
Sure. Coke and beer.
Coke and beer, $9.50.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, John.
Oh, what the heck?
An unexpected run-in,
I missed you.
You seeing anyone?
priceless.
Little love triangle. The music kind of reminded me of like Sex in the City type. All right, let's see. I think we covered a lot of it. Yeah, okay. So moving on to coming soon. Let's see. Let's check this stuff out. Nobody 2. I never watched Nobody, the first one. I heard it's good. I love that dude. What's his name? Bob. I can't read it. But yeah, from Better Call Saul. Such a good actor. So yeah, I'd be interested in checking the first one out and potentially going to watch the second one. I've seen the Caught Stealing trailer far too many times. They like put it in front of every movie I've gone to watch, like for the past, I don't know, couple months. So it's just like, I'm kind of sick of the trailer now. So I'm not going to play it right now. The Roses. What's The Roses? Let's see. See what this is about.
Yeah, I'd do anything.
I do believe that's true.
It really is.
Theo Rose, my favorite architect. How's married life?
The kids are amazing.
We're going to the beach!
Right, don't drown. Ivy, it's a monster success.
Would you do a photo shoot for New York Magazine?
Nude?
I don't think so.
Well, I'll do it anyway.
But you are still a failure.
You got fired.
Fired? I sense trouble.
How was your day?
The neighbour's dog shat in the laundry. The kids have got knit together. My left eye's twitching.
More champagne for me, please.
If you need a shoulder or an inner thigh to lean on. I'm kidding.
I have seen this. I remember that joke.
Everybody seems to think
We hate each other? I suppose sometimes I do hate you. Ah, sporadic hatred.
it's infused with tarragon. It adds a bit of bitterness.
Ivy likes to leave a little bit of herself in everything she does.
I love this fun banter you guys do.
Sometimes Ivy's mad at me and I can't even tell.
Sometimes he's got his cock in me and I can't even tell.
We are done.
I say when we're done.
I just want the house. I built it.
Oh, you're not having the house.
We want everything. And he walks out of here with his face still attached. Right, Bruno?
Wow. You're a bottomless pit of need. You're just making me madder.
I get this wart.
Jesus, no.
Oh my God.
Things are getting a little out of hand.
Oh, you think?
I don't think you have the capacity to fix your problems.
Are you actually allowed to say that?
That seems unprofessional.
Yes, like malpractice.
Ah, we'll be expecting a hefty discount.
All these little comedies are all like little quirky films. Interesting. I would stream that. I don't know if I would watch it in theaters. But it has some pretty funny jokes in there. Kind of dig that. Hamilton coming to the big screen. Interesting. I never saw Hamilton, by the way, so maybe I'll go catch that. Honey Don't. Global Phenomenon returns to theaters. What is this? Looks like a animated. Interesting. Neza 2. Relay. If there are any Shin Godzilla. Ooh. Oh, I need to see this trailer too. Okay. I got a couple that I'm looking at that I'm going to check out in a second. What are you guys saying? King says Madam Web, Captain America, and Mr. Fantastic in a love triangle. Seriously. Yeah. Nobody was very good. Okay, I'll check that out. I've been meaning to watch it just because of him. I really like him as an actor. So I'll definitely look into that, see if I can stream it somewhere. Roses is the remake of War of the Roses. Is that an actual fact, or is that just going off of how we were talking about War of the Worlds? Yeah, interesting. I don't know. Zone fanfic. Oof. I don't know which one he's referring to, which movie. Hey Flix, have you seen Weapons? Yeah, we talked about that a little earlier. Oh my goodness. Love. It was amazing. Had such a good time. I watched it twice and enjoyed it even more the second time. I was saying how it doesn't even feel like it's 2 hours. Like I just wanted to keep going. But yeah, great time. Love the storytelling. We were talking about how like unique some of the camera angles were too. I noticed that a lot more on the second viewing. He just got pretty creative with that. So yeah, it was overall just such a awesome movie. Awesome original movie. War of the Roses, Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. Okay, so it's actually legit. Okay, cool. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'll check that out. I like Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner. All right, moving on. Oh, there's a couple that I saw here. Trust. And let me check this out. What is this? Trust. Sophie Turner.
Or intimate images belonging to Lauren Lane leaked online.
Where are you?
I don't want to tell you where I am.
I want to be alone. Let me take care of this.
You are not in control anymore.
Why does this feel
I gave her a
like
life. Network TV money, man.
feels familiar? Yeah, okay.
It's hard to be a star. People
about it
mess
feels-
up. Then they just drift away. I'll take care of everything. Guaranteed.
Giving me like Fear vibes. Remember that movie from Mark Wahlberg?
Hello?
What in the world? Misery? Like, what the heck? What is going on? I'm watching this. What the heck? I don't even know. What was that? What did we just watch? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, there's that. Eden, Ron Howard.
You
Hopefully I
the
don't
very
get checked out.
definition
I'm, like,
of
watching
survival
these
of the
trailers.
fittest.
Those who dare to dream.
This is Floriana.
What were you expecting? Paradise?
Gentlemen, this is where we'll build Hacienda Paradiso. We did it.
The pirates! Come on!
Dr. Ulta.
What brings you to Floriana?
Why, you did. Your story inspired us to leave everything behind and start anew.
Everyone is talking about the brilliant men who tamed nature and built a kingdom. The newspapers did you no justice.
I don't like them. We came here for isolation. Now we're being crowded.
Killer cast. Oh my god.
Life here is gruesome, frustrating. Failure is inevitable.
What? Like everyone's in this movie.
He's trying to get us off this island. Trust me, by this time next year, one of us will be gone. I personally hope it's not you.
We hunt. We fight. We kill.
They're trying their best to ruin us. They won't. Because we are a family.
You're a traitor. I will not let you destroy us.
Shut up! Shut up!
Dude, this is... Hey, well, wow. Okay, Ron Howard. I see you. Jeez, that looks really good. I'm watching that for sure. See, this is why I love doing this show, because I didn't even know about half of these movies that I'm like playing the previews to. I feel like at my local theater, they just play the same ones over and over, and I don't see a lot of these. So, all right, gotta check this Shin Godzilla one. Oh, it's the remaster. I thought there was going to be a new one. Ooh. Looks clean though. Yeah, isn't there going to be another one though? I thought I heard that that it's in production. Maybe I'm mistaken. Primitive War. Action, adventure, horror, Vietnam, 1968. Do we want to see this trailer? Oh, it's a Fathom event. The Heel. The Senior. Football movie. Sports drama. Don't feel like watching the trailer. Soul on Fire, Americana. This is the one I'm curious about. Eli Roth is pumping out some like horror, some I guess indie horror, because he's like crowdfunding or whatever. So I am interested in like seeing, because he wants to do it, I guess detach himself from like the, bigger studio notes, I guess, so that he can do whatever he wants with these films. And I guess kind of like Terrifier, how crazy and off the rails they went with those movies. I think he like wants to kind of do similar things with his stuff. So let's see what this is. Eli Roth presents Jimmy and Stiggs. Oh, I don't see a trailer though. Damn. A storm of bad news sends out of work filmmaker Jimmy Lang spiraling into an out-of-control bender, during which he claims to have been abducted by aliens. Fearing they'll come back, he contacts his old friend Stiggs to help him gear up for war. I'm already sold, you guys. When the sun sets, the duo are thrown into a hallucinatory explosion of aliens, drugs, booze, and all-out carnage. Yep. I'm watching that. I don't need to watch the trailer. I'm watching it. Toxic Avenger. There's no preview either. Conjuring. I don't know how I feel about Conjuring. The preview didn't do too much for me. I'm not going to play it because I'm pretty sure it's WB and they usually don't like when I play their stuff. Yeah, so I'm not going to play that. But yeah, I wasn't too excited about that. I'll still probably watch it just because it's the last installment, supposedly. We all know how that goes. And let's see, Spinal Tap 2? Crazy. Is there a preview? The end continues. What the hell? And then I think that's it, guys. Oh wait, no. Is it? What's Keeper? That looks creepy. Oh, it doesn't say too much. Okay, so we're kind of getting a little further out in there. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I definitely want to watch this. I like the first one.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
You're thinking of the franchise location. This is the original. Nobody's been here for decades. Some little girl got murdered here. Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
That was such a lame scream.
So this is what it's like? Being normal?
I think we've come pretty far, considering what we've been through.
How's Abby?
Some days she's good. Some days she
I'm
misses
glad he's
her
in it again. I like it.
friends.
The dude from Hunger Games.
This story that you're gonna fix those animatronics, it's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Abby, help us. Come find us. I will show you the way.
Oh no.
They're out there, Mike.
Where?
Everywhere.
Where are you gonna run to? I'm not done with you.
There's no way that'll work.
I hope they didn't show us like most of the scares in that. It kind of felt that way, and some of them look kind of lame, but here's to hoping. Here's to hoping it's a good movie. I don't really care about Avatar. Sorry, I had to get it out. All right, that's it, guys. Okay, go back to me, and then we can look at a little more comments here. Let's see. Looking forward to catching it. Dude, do yourself a service and please go watch it ASAP. I want to see this Eden for dude. It looks really good. I had no idea what that was. Like that was the first time I had heard about it. So cool. Ron Howard, man. He still got it. Hopefully. Have you seen the trailer for him yet? Yes, dude. I'm so stoked for that. It looks really good. Really good. I mean, already from the trailer, there's some themes in there that I'm like loving. I feel like that's another one where they didn't show too much of in the trailer, but just enough to like intrigue. So dig it. I just feel like him is either going to be really good or just freaking out there and it's terrible. Hopefully it's good. I've seen multiple trailers and I don't know what to expect. I've only seen one. So let's just hope for the best, guys. Let's hope for the best. All right, you guys. Well, that's about it. That wraps up my on the reel. This is the first time I've gone live on the reel in like 3 months or something. I don't know. It's been a while. So thanks for joining me again. And yeah, I will probably be pumping out a video or two this week. So look out for that. One's a comic review and actually potentially 2 comic reviews. Crazy, right? So yeah, there's that. Oh, I forgot too. I'm gonna put out a short because I did go on a hunt and I don't want to put out like a full length like vlog. I just want to do like a quick little kind of short 60-second thing on my day out that I had. Actually, it happened today, but I didn't want to like reveal anything yet. I picked up 3 big grails that I have had my eye on for years. And I finally was able to obtain them today. And I'm so happy. I would share them now, but I want to do like a separate thing for it. So there's going to be a short kind of outlining the day. And then I'm going to do a live where I kind of just show you and tell you about it and all that. So look out for those things. I'm hyped. I'm glad that I can have some time to dedicate to the channel again, because for a while there it was crazy. Just a lot of personal things happening, but also like work got crazy. Not really complaining, but yeah, work is work. And then the personal stuff, I do have to mention my buddy Joseph Ganales did pass away. I know some of you know him from this channel. He would hop on my live chat quite often. And we had been friends for probably somewhere close to 8-10 years, somewhere around there. We met on YouTube. So yeah, he had been struggling with cancer for a while, for about 2 to 3 years. And he ended up passing more within, was it last week? So yeah, that was tough. That was tough because he was, he loved chatting, he loves horror, he loved comics, and he was a really good person. And I didn't mention it last week because I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on with my streaming to begin with. But I just had to kind of like process things too. So I didn't want to get like overly emotional while I spoke about it because it's hard, it's hard to talk about these things sometimes. But I think he does deserve a moment, for us to remember him. And I just wanted to say I really appreciated him while he was here, and he knew that. We mingled, and yeah, just really sad that he's gone, but that makes me appreciate every one of you guys in the chat. And hopefully, the sad part too is I was going to meet him. I had planned a trip to Texas Frightmare like a few months back, and it was May, and I wasn't able to go. I had to cancel my trip. I had booked everything already, and me and him were talking about like coordinating the meetup and everything. And my dog passed. I had to put him down. So that happened, and shortly after, the con was going to take place, and I had to let Joseph know that, you know, I wasn't going to be able to go because I was grieving. I was in a bad place, actually. So he understood, though, and he was, you know, he was just always a good buddy. And yeah, just sad that I didn't get to meet him. And that's why, like, you know, if there's ever a con, that's why I'm always talking about that. Like, if there's a con that I'm going to, I let everyone know that I'm going, you know, that I'm going to be there. Like the Galaxy Con, I'll be there in San Jose. And a few of you have said, oh, I might be there. So like, yeah, let's try to meet up, you know. It's important to take those opportunities when we can. But yeah, just wanted to say that. Rest in peace, Joseph. We love you and we miss you. And I'm going to end the show dedicating this one to him because he loved movies and he loved chatting. So yeah. For you guys out there, do tell. I will tell later. Later. My condolences. Thank you. Thank you, James. Yeah. Yeah. So mwah. I'm sure he's with us and he is still enjoying movies from above. All right, guys. Well, that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of the week. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Let's see if I know how to end this thing, this new platform here. All right. 3, 2, 1. Bye.